Fun. Can I do a fun exercise
Sure.
real quick? Go to google.com and just, I'd mentioned this exercise before, and just literally, we're just going to go maybe 5-6 pages and just read what pops up. And I haven't even fully done this exercise. I'm so confident in what I'm about to say that we can do it live. Go to Google and type in USAID and then, again, Boolean quotes, the phrase, quote, judicial reform. And I can also show you, I've showed something next to you. Okay, all right. So here you go. Let's just go through a list of countries that we are seizing the judiciary. We are influencing the judges, the courts, the legal system, the criminal justice system, the prosecutors. Okay, let's just start at the top. Okay, so what is that country? Click on that link for a second, then go back. In the project in the Republic. What republic is that? Okay, Serbia. Oh, what do you know? We're back to Dua Lipa. Can't stop now. All right. So that Atlantic Council Distinguished Leadership Award is starting to make a little bit more sense now. There's an in-process attempt to basically bribe and co-opt the very same criminal justice system that our state-sponsored musical performers, I shouldn't say sponsor, our state-awarded ones are calling to take action against. Okay, let's look at what's the next one.
This one didn't come up. It gave me a blank page. Their website's down. I don't know.
Okay, for advancing EU integration, can we just see the country name in number 2?
It didn't. I literally didn't.
Okay, EU integration. That's like, for example, they want to fold these, the Ukraine into the EU, right? This has been a big thing about this. Join the market, to also join NATO. That's what this is. How do we get the criminal justice system on board, with basically criminalizing opposition to it? Okay, and we can keep scrolling down. We're just going to do this for like 4 or 5 pages. I just want to, like literally every single one of these is a government program. Okay, so that one above was DRC, with Democratic Republic of Congo. Okay, we are taking over the court systems in Congo. All right, go on to the next page or here. Okay, next page. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, more on Congo. Okay, Uzbekistan. We're doing this in Uzbekistan. Albania. We're doing it in Albania. Keep scrolling down here. Let's see. El Salvador. We were doing it in El Salvador. This is one of the reasons you can imagine Bukele was the first one on X to say, "Oh my God, there's no more rent-a riots in El Salvador anymore." And why was USAID so opposed to what we were doing, getting rid of the drug networks? Okay, wow. Here's for Ukraine. Here's for Central America. Here's more for Serbia. Here's for Georgia. This is stock standard doctrine. It's the same USAID Truman Show everywhere we go. This thing has been dialed in for 60 years. And that's why I say it's going to take 50 years to untangle this, because you're going to run into political headwinds the whole time. You don't think you're going to have money flowing back to, by the way, they're going to go straight to their partners in Europe and around the world to do top-up funding for what they lose from USAID. For example, they might go to the European endowment for democracy. They might go. The EU may have to start making funds to these U.S. anti-Trump networks. They may have to tap into their allies in China or their allies in other Central American or South American governments. But mark my words, that USAID Truman Show, that joint, these censors in exile, these, regime changers in exile right now are going to glob on to every international ally they humanly can. They will be pressurizing the United Nations. They'll be pressurizing multilateral organizations like NATO, the EU, and even some of these economic development pacts to use the critical components they have there, and sometimes dominant spot they have there, to weaponize those assets. And that gets back to this sort of EU fight. But I can pause there and move to Brazil.